nose, it just, oh no. Ooh, that was a lot of talking. All right, I changed the settings. Whoa, look at this. I'm losing my hair here. Okay, I just feel like everything's getting washed. Alternating between all, okay, like a bronzer slash brush. No. Oh, I didn't talk about this right here. Do you guys see that? So this is not a blemish. So I have a battle scar right there. I got in a physical altercation with my fingernail. Decided, oh, I'm just gonna use a little bit like of toner on my face. So I get a little cotton round, and as I'm going like this with the cotton round, I like went up and my nail just cut me. So yeah, the nail won in this battle, but I hope I don't have a scar, that's all. Hi guys, it's Krystal, welcome back. I have my May favorites and fails for you today. I have lots of products to show you, so I'm just gonna jump right in because I don't want this video to be too long like it normally is. So first, let's talk about nail polish. The nail polish that I thought was a standout this month was the China Glaze nail polish in To Yatch to handle. I'm probably saying that incorrectly. I know somebody will correct me, but this is the name right here. To Yatch to handle, I don't know. But it's this beautiful mint, kind of a neon green. And I just love this. I think it looks so good. I put it on my toenails and I thought it looked amazing with my tan. It just kind of really popped. And like I said, it's a mint, but it's almost like a neon mint. So it's very unique to all the other colors that I have in my collection. And right now I'm very obsessed with mint. So I just been loving this. Now, China Glaze is not my favorite nail polish brand, and the reason being is because they have hardeners in their nail products, and those hardeners just cause my nails to break and chip like badly. So I usually don't buy a lot of China Glaze nail polishes because every time I put it on I have breakage and it's just bad. So I did only use this on my toenails, and of course on my toenails I don't have any problems with chipping and breaking, but I did not apply it to my fingernails, but I'm sure I will eventually just because it's such a beautiful color. But I thought this looked amazing on the toes, especially with a tan, so highly recommend this color because it's beautiful. Oh, for concealer this month, I started using a new concealer. I've had this in my collection probably about 6 months or so, but I haven't really been able to use it because I am light complected, and I picked up the Maybelline Fit Me a while back. The problem is that this is in the color light, and light is actually kind of dark for a light shade. So I'm gonna have to go buy the fair shade, but right now this one's working perfectly for me because I am self-tanning. So I've been using this all month long and I've really been loving it. It has just like a doe foot applicator like that. And I feel like this color is a little bit more yellow based, although when I put it on my hand it looks a little pink, but I feel like it's a little more yellow. So that's what it looks like. There it is right there. And it's kind of like a thin consistency, but it gives great coverage. It's very creamy, blends out nicely. It doesn't settle into my fine lines under my eyes. So I mainly use it right under my under eye area just to kind of conceal and brighten. So I've been really loving this. It's definitely a new favorite concealer of mine, but like I said, I will probably go back to the store and get the fair shade just because the light is, I feel like, a little bit dark for you know, a light shade, although right now it's perfect because I'm tanning. So it's just every time I go to Walmart, this particular concealer in fair is always out of stock. They never have it. So when I go to Ulta, I just never remember to look for it. I don't know why. Only when I go to Walmart I remember. For foundation this month, I've been using this pretty consistently. I mentioned it in my last weekly loves and letdowns, but I just wanted to mention it again because I've been loving it so much. It's the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation, and I have two shades. So I have the shade 105, which is the lightest. It's Classic Ivory, and then I picked up the shade in Classic Tan, which is 310, so it's one of the really, really dark shades. So I've been wearing this consistently all month long. I love the satin finish it gives. It just looks beautiful on the skin, almost like porcelain baby butt skin. And it's oil free, which I love. It lasts long throughout the day. It blends beautifully. It's just a really great drugstore foundation, and it's about $8, so I think it's a great value. Highly recommend this foundation. I think it's worked, from reviews that I've watched, it works good for people with oily skin and also works good for people with dry skin. So it's a really great foundation. I've been loving this. And so when I started self-tanning, I bought a shade kind of in the middle to try to match my tan, and it was still too pink. It had a pink undertone to it, so I returned that. And actually what's been working out great for me is mixing these two shades together. So that's what I did, just because if you get like one of these really dark shades, they're not as pink toned. So mixing the two together just gives me my perfect shade. I do about half and half of each. All right, for a makeup brush this month, my standout makeup brush is the Zoeeva Luxe Face Paint Brush. And I actually talked about this, or I actually did a comparison of this brush with the NARS Ita brush. So if you guys have not seen that video, I will link it down below. But this brush is amazing for contouring. It's extremely soft. It really just gives you that nice chiseled out cheek, or you know, that really detailed contour. So this is what the brush looks like. Let me put it over here so you can see better. But this is what the brush looks like. It's like squared off. It's extremely soft. It's extremely soft. It's made out of synthetic and natural hairs. And this does come from Zoeeva. I forget if it's Zoeeva.com or ZoeevaCosmetics.com. I will put the link below. But this brush, I think when you convert it, because these brushes come from Europe, so it's in euros basically. When you look at their website, it's in euros, and when you convert it to US dollars, it was about $17 and some change. So this is a lot more affordable than the NARS Ita brush. Now the shipping is a little bit pricey because it is coming from overseas, but totally worth every penny. Love this brush, highly recommend it. If you have not seen my comparison video, you should definitely check it out. So that comes to one of my fails, I guess. I will just bring it up now. The NARS Ita brush. Initially I really loved it. It was in one of my favorite videos. I do think it's a great brush for contouring. It's very similar in shape to this one. But sometimes, you know, you use a product and you're like, wow, this is amazing. But then later you find something that's similar but better. Well, that's what happened in this case. So I just feel like this brush is so much better than the NARS Ita brush, especially the price difference. So the NARS Ita brush, I thought I wasn't going to be able to return it at Nordstrom, and because I threw away the box. I still had my receipt, but I threw away the box, and I bought it back in March, and so I didn't know the return policy, but I went in there and I told the girl, you know, I don't know if I'm able to return or kind of get store credit for this brush that I've changed my mind on. She goes, oh, no problem. Returned it, so I got my money back. It was like, after tax, it was almost like $60 back. So I was really excited that I was able to return that brush. So that was kind of a fail, I guess. Not a complete fail, just because I don't think it's a bad brush. I just found something that's a lot better. So. And then this month, I've really been alternating between my Japonesque Velvet Touch blushes. I picked up 4 of these. I did do a haul video on some of these products, and I showed you 3 in my haul, but I ended up finding one of the shades that was out of stock online and in store. Every store I went to was out of stock. So I now have 4 shades, but I've kind of been alternating between all of these throughout the month, and I've really been enjoying them. So this is the packaging. If you guys didn't see my haul, this is really pretty packaging. I love it. It says Japonesque right there. You can find these at Ulta, and this is shade number 1. Let's see if I can get it to look true to color. Right about there, it looks true to color. So this is shade, I don't know, I'm just gonna have to hold it back here, guys, sorry. This is shade number 1, and they're really soft, very highly pigmented. I just really was impressed with these, and I felt like they were long lasting. So this one's a kind of light pink. Oh, so I changed the settings, so hopefully you can see a little bit more true to color now. So there is shade number 1, and that's what it looks like on my hand. It just gets washed out over there just because of the window, so sorry about that. But that's shade number 1. I'm just gonna kind of go over these really quick. Shade number 3 is the one that I didn't show in my haul video because this is the one that was out of stock, but a lot of people kind of raved about this shade online. So this is shade number 3, and these do have a little mirror at the top. So yeah, shade number 3. Ooh, this pan's a little bit loose. Hope it doesn't fall out. So this one I would say is more like a coral, kind of a peachy coral color. Really pretty. So there it is right there. Shade number 3. So these don't have names, they just have colors, which I don't know. I don't know why companies do that. They should just give them names. It's easier to remember. And then shade number 4 is this one right here. So this one's a little bit deeper, a deeper pink. And it almost seems like it has a slight purple or plum kind of undertone to it. But it's very pigmented. It's the most pigmented of the bunch. So that is number 4. It's a beautiful shade. This one's very long lasting. So the last shade is shade number 6. It's the one that I'm wearing today. So I used it as a bronzer slash blush, but that is the shade right up there. So it just really warms up the face, gives me some color to my face, and I just really like it. I think it's a pretty one, especially blended out nicely. I just really love it. These are beautiful blushes. Really been loving those. So I've been just kind of alternating between all of them all month long. And then for eyeshadow, I've used this quite a bit this month. It's the Japonesque Velvet Touch eyeshadow, and I've used it quite a few times. So it's cute because it has a little mirror. And this is the shade right here. It's shade number 5. They're single eyeshadows. And as you can see, I've already put a little dent in it. But it's just, oh, it's so soft and oh, it's just so pretty. I just wore this all over the lid and I just think it's absolutely stunning. Look at this. Oh. It's almost like a taupey kind of purpley gray. Oh, I don't know how to describe it, but it almost looks purple, kind of gray, kind of taupe. And then the first time that I ever used this, I put it all over the lid and then I just got like a fluffy brush and kind of blended it into the crease. And I almost felt like it was one of those shadows where it looks like 2 shadows in one, because in the crease when it was blended out, it looked a little bit more brownish. And then when it was on the lid, it looked a little bit more like the true color in the pan. So I just thought it was such a beautiful color. I've used it quite a bit just all over the lid and I love it. The texture of it's amazing. Oh, I didn't show you the cute little packaging on the outside, so that is what it looks like. So really cute packaging, love that. They are a little bit pricey, but definitely this one stood out to me, and I just think the quality of it's really, really nice. So yeah, just it's soft, it's blendable, it's a beautiful shade, so highly recommend that one. Out of all the ones, that was the only one that stood out to me. So and then next, this Japonesque lipstick. This is the Pro Performance lipstick. It's number 2. Comes in this packaging right here, and this is what the tubing looks like. So it has a color at the bottom, and then it has just the little Japonesque kind of packaging design at the top. So this is what it looks like, and I do apologize that my hands are really dry. So this is shade number 2. Again, they don't have any names. Now I think all of these products are made in Italy. Like the lipstick says it's made in Italy, and I'm pretty sure everything else is made in Italy too. But this is just a really safe pink, everyday pink. It's beautiful. It's very creamy, glides on the lips. I just love the texture and formula of this. And it kind of smells good. It smells kind of sweet. Just a little bit. So just a beautiful everyday shade. I've been really loving this. I've worn it to work numerous times, popped it in my pocket, kind of reapplied it throughout the day. So I think it's a beautiful shade. I love that it's glossy and it's just really creamy. So I love that. So for eyeliner this month, I've been using this one pretty often. This is the IT Cosmetics Liner Love, and this is the box that it comes in, and this is the packaging. So it's a really big gel eyeliner pot. This one's in the color Silk Taupe, and again, I showed these, most of these products I showed in my Ulta haul video, which was really large. It was like a part 1 and a part 2. So when I buy new products, I do try to kind of use them throughout the month so that I can test them out and kind of do these kind of mini reviews for you. So this was another product I had shown, and as you can see, I've used it quite a bit. I've really been loving this. I love the color of it. Let me get a little, I don't have an eyeliner brush. Oh wait, maybe I can use this. So it's extremely creamy and it just glides right on. It doesn't have any pull or tug when I apply it to my upper lash line, and it's just a beautiful kind of taupey, bronzy shade. I just think it's so pretty. So, and it really doesn't budge all day long. Now, this is not a product that you want to use on your waterline. See how beautiful that is? Oh, it's so pretty. It's just, I don't know if you guys can see that true, but look at that. Oh, it's just beautiful. So anyways, like I was saying, this is not a good eyeliner to put on the waterline because I've tried it on the waterline twice, and both times that I put it on the waterline, it's kind of one of those that kind of dries almost like matte, or I don't know, the only way I can describe it is matte. So when I put it on the waterline, it almost felt like it was breaking up, and then it would fall into my eye, and it just felt like I had something in my eye. Well, obviously I did, it was the eyeliner, but so this is not a good product to wear on the waterline. This is really good for the upper lash line and also for the lower lash line, but not the waterline or the tight line, because you will get little chunks in your eye and it does not feel good. So it is very long lasting, and I highly recommend it. It's just a beautiful shade. Look at that. And it does not budge. Look at, once I put it on, it does not smudge or budge or nothing. I don't even get any on my finger. So see, oh, it's so pretty. I love that. And then some more eyeshadows that I've been loving this month. I just wanted to briefly go over these. These are the Ulta Color Pure Pigments, and I showed these also in a review video. This is what they look like. These colors I've been reaching for the most. So this color is called the Mesa, and I'm going to put my video that I did reviewing these below just so you can see all the swatches of all of them and the packaging and everything, but I just kind of want to show you the colors that I've been really loving this month. So this one's called Mesa, and it's this beautiful kind of golden, it's almost like a rose gold, but it's lighter than a true rose gold. So I like the packaging on these, and I really love the quality. Now, some are better than others. I feel like some can use a little assistance, so put a good eyeshadow base on something sticky so that it sticks to. But I feel like that's kind of something that's common among pigments. So most of them swatch really nicely and go on nicely by themselves, but some of them do need a little bit of help. I think these three in particular go on nicely. They don't really need any sticky base. So the next one is called YOLO, and this one's a beautiful kind of almost silvery golden. Gosh, it's a gold, but it's a really light kind of champagne gold maybe. It's beautiful. It's right there. And I'm sorry if you guys can't see, but I feel like it's totally getting washed out when I hold it up too close. And then lastly, I've been wearing Icing a lot. And I wore this one in my Irresistible Me hair extensions video, and I really love the way that eye look turned out. So this one's a beautiful pink. It's like it's a really light pink. I don't know how to describe this one, but it's a very beautiful light pink, and it's different from anything I own. So very, very pretty. I love that. So those have definitely been favorites this month. Another favorite eyeshadow has been the e.l.f. Baked eyeshadow in Toasted. This is one of my favorites from the this is one of my favorites from the e.l.f. Baked shadows. It's not the most soft in texture, honestly, but it's a beautiful shade. It's pigmented. It's just really pretty. I actually wore this in a video. I think it was my Milani Baked Bronzers review and my NARS Ita brush versus the Zoeeva brush video. I wore this on the lid, and a few of you were asking what I was wearing. So this was what I was wearing all over the lid. And it's just this beautiful kind of, it's almost like a rose gold color right here. But see, compared to that one, it doesn't look rose gold. This one looks more rose gold than that one, but this one swatched without this one next to it, I felt looked a little rose gold. It's hard to describe color sometimes. But beautiful, beautiful shade. Love that. So I almost forgot to mention one last thing. So for hair, this past month, I've been loving this Agave Oil Treatment for my hair. I did a Loves and Letdowns video where I talked about this. It's so amazing. As you can see, I've used a ton of it. I've used it kind of up to here. I love this. It smells so, so, so good. it smells like honey nectar, I don't know, and it just lingers in your hair, and I just get a whiff of it every time my hair kind of flies kind of by my face. So I think it smells amazing. It really just kind of gives my hair shine and tames the frizz, but it doesn't make my hair look greasy or weighed down. Now, if you apply too much, it will obviously make your hair greasy because it is an oil, but it's not one of those oils that weighs your hair down. So I've been loving this, highly recommend it. Love, love, love. I do have one other fail. It was the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation. I recently posted a review on it and a demo, so if you guys want to see that, I will link it down below if you missed it. But basically, I did not like that powder foundation. I was having really high hopes for it, but so basically it was an illuminating powder foundation, and I read reviews on it online before I bought it, and they were kind of mixed. They were like 50-50. And I just really didn't like that foundation. I felt like it looked kind of ashy in certain areas on my face, and then it also accentuated pores and fine lines a lot. So I just felt like it wasn't a good foundation for me personally. I feel like if you're kind of more of a mature woman, you know, you have more fine lines, or if you have large pores, I feel like it just wouldn't be a good foundation for you. So that one was a fail for me. I returned it. So that is it for my May favorites and fails. Thank you guys so much for watching, as you always do. Let me know what some of your favorites were or fails were for the month. I would love to know, because I love trying new products and I want to know what to avoid as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fabulous day. Bye.